welcome back to another tutorial on how to make your Fsx look nice, pretty much. Pretty much like this, or even better. Um, First of all, I want to thank everybody who liked my video and who took that into their Fsx, and I heard a lot of good feedback on you guys. Thank you so much for that. Like I said before, I will be focusing on this video how textures, sunrise, sunsets, stuff like that. I will be including that in a Dropbox file, so you guys can be available to that. First thing I want to talk about, it is DX10, the scenery fixer. Most of you have been asking for it, and well, here it is. The current version is 2.6. If I didn't know about this until today, so I just downloaded it and applied it to my computer. In order to get another version or whatever, let's say you're 2.4 or 2.5 or whatever, and if you go to the Flight Sim store, that's where I got this, and you're gonna see that it's not available. So what you do if you already bought it is you go into their store and you re-download the execute file, and this will pop up, and it's the current version. So let's get to it. So the first thing when you first open the DX10 controller, it's gonna say library is not installed. So you just hit install and it'll do its thing. Then you switch to DX10. Now AA, like I said before in the other video, many of you have good graphics cards and not so good graphics cards, I would say, but you always want to keep it between 4x and 8x. For my card, for this 760 that I've been using for this test rig, I'm using the 8x. It just looks better, it looks sharper in some ways. I'm gonna show you my settings that I use personally, and you can switch them around. If you have any questions on this, just go to the manual. It's pretty easy. It tells you, word by word how to do this thing. So this is how I have my settings, and if you switch from version 2.5 to 2.6, nothing really changed. I mean, I went through it and nothing really changed here. So all these things, it'll tell you what in the manual. It will say what each one does, and you can see right here in the small print right there that it tells you what it's pretty much doing, so I would go through that or whatever. So here's my range settings, and I'll keep it up here a little bit so you guys can copy it. So that's how when I did this for the lights, and if you saw my video for approaching Phoenix, that's how I got my lights. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty realistic to me. Shadows, I heard many of you guys that have questions on shadowing, and you pretty much have to have aircraft shadows cast on cockpit or VC cockpit or something like that. It says in the Fsx settings, but this is how I have mine, and the more to the right it is, the more darker they get. I left it right there, that way it looks more realistic and it's not too dark, not too defined. But that's how. Make sure it's EasyDock compatibility. If you're using EasyDock, that's what I suggest you do. Okay. Like I said, all these I read it from the manual, and what I put in there I added or I took away just so I can get kind of like a how do I say this, to get a balance between performance and visuals, pretty much. So that's how I suggest you guys, if you guys like my shots, like my videos, this is how I have it on mine. Okay. Water. This is something new that I saw. I don't know what this is. I still haven't read the manual yet. I just downloaded this and started recording for you guys. Um, so the water here, it pretty much, how do I explain it? If you guys, I will show you guys the what I use for an FS water configurator, and it's pretty much kind of matches, but this is for um, sorry guys, I got something on my phone here. There you go. One of you guys commented on one of my pictures or something. Um, anyway, I kind of matched it for it looks realistic. Now I don't use the wave patterns from Rex, and I'll say why. I had a problem. I don't know if you guys saw my video that for the TBM 850 where I was getting these white boxes. Well, I came to know that in Rex I was getting these artifacts because of the wave formations. So I started tweaking, and I pretty much got rid of it. And the way how I did that, I used the water configurator and I used the DX10 that they have. So that's pretty much what I did there. This one's very important. Now this one, the legacy shader, general shader, all those, I would say turn them on. I really don't like the exterior ones, so I just turn that off. But everything else is turned on, as you can see, except for that one. So those are it. What else? Okay, let's jump into Rex. I use Rex Essentials Overdrive HD. Reason why? You get more variety, and you can get tweak more. But like I said before in my previous video, I use 2048 textures. I don't use 4096. It's just it's not that it's heavy, but I don't see much of a difference, and I do get a little bit more frames on that. Okay, so that's how I keep it. The optimized clouds, they just look puffier. They look nicer, I think. Same thing with wave animation. I just put the DX1 so I can work in conjunction with the water configurator that I'll be showing. So I don't know why this is ticked on. So this is what I use with Rex Essentials Plus. Everything that is checked, that's what I use. The cloud textures, well, I use the Fsx Soft Clouds, a new product that they just came out with. I don't use their sun effects, and I'll show you. I mean, if you like this ring around and you know all this glare, that's how I don't use their sun. And everything else. Oh, another thing, the sky textures, and like I said, sky textures, and I'll be sharing this with you guys. I just like the dawn and the dusk. The day, it's alright, you know, but I like using the Rex Sky Day, and so that's what I use. The water textures, stuff like that. I will share my my setup here, and it is called. Here, let's just save another one because I don't remember because I have a few there. So I'll hit save. Same as video. Well, I already have it installed, but you know, share it. I'll share it. Same as video. Share. So I just shared it with you guys, and it's called Same as Video, and you'll see it's Eric Mall 87. That's my name on Rex. So there it is, guys, for that. Let's switch over to the water configurator. The water configurator, I use Ocean Rough. It just looks more detailed to me. It looks like real water, and it doesn't use that much frames or anything like that. I just saw that with this one. I didn't see those white boxes anymore, and it was a lifesaver. So that's the one I use for my water. And for soft clouds, I mean, I like the product. I have no issues with it. It did give me more frames. I use 11. It just looks more natural to me. You know, the way how clouds flow, we don't get that popping in and out clouds or anything like that. What I do to install it, you know, obviously you go to your Fsx folder and, you know, I enable this. Now many of you are like, well, wouldn't that hit more frames or anything? No, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, if you guys notice, if you guys are flying through a mountain area, you see these, you see the clouds, and they're like, it looks like a flag waving in between them. It looks kind of weird. So I ticked that, and the problem went away. It looked more like X-plane clouds or prepared 3D clouds. So this is where, that's how I have it. So there you go. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I will teach you how to add these. The simple sun mod, which would add these sun. So it has a README file, and it's pretty easy to follow. All you do is you open your main FSX folder. So you have it opened, right? You go into texture. You are going to copy and paste it in the texture folder. You paste it in there, and you know, obviously you're gonna say yes, you know, to everything, and that's it. Okay. Now, also it has a sun effect config. So what you do there, you're gonna go back. You're just gonna copy. You're gonna copy this config file, and you're gonna put it in here. Okay. Copy and replace, and that's it. I mean, I already have it, so that's pretty easy. No big deal. Okay. Sky textures. It's the same way, same exact way. So what you do is sky textures for EMB. Okay. If you have EMB, go ahead, be my guest. I don't use it. I copy and paste in the texture folder. Sorry, in the texture folder, you're gonna copy and paste it in the same texture folder here. Okay, and it's gonna redo everything. Okay. After you're done with that, that's pretty much it, and you're done. Now, you're gonna, if you want to use my sky that I use, what you do after you do that with the whole sky textures, you're gonna open Rex Essentials Plus Overdrive, and you're just gonna reinstall the whole package, and that's it, and you're pretty much done with that. And then you so another thing that I want to share with you guys is my my shade preset. So I'm gonna open that real quick. So pretty much this is my set. I call it a nice shade because it is pretty nice. So I'll give you guys the link also. It's in the same folder with the Dropbox, and so pretty much you're gonna put it in your folder, and how you put it in the folder is you're gonna open wherever your FSX is installed, program files or wherever. You're gonna go under shade presets, and you're just gonna drop that SLP file, just put it in there, and you're done. And then when you load up, you just go to load, nice shade, open, and that's it. If you're using Rex, like, you know, if you want to use Rex like me, clone day one. So you're gonna do that and duplicate. once that is done, sorry, you're gonna go set and forget, and you're gonna hit these values. Okay, I already did it, but set and forget, and you don't have to open shade in order for FSX to have these shades. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Alright?